Hello everyone, I am Robert and welcome back to another episode of Sepia Tears. So, we are back with Mark and he is out with his sister Rin and it's getting kind of late. So let's get going. Rin says, but there's still so much we can do. And this is coming from the person who said there was nothing to do in here an hour ago. That's because I wasn't in the mood to do anything fun, like tease you. Of course, that would be her favorite pastime. You know, if this were a game, we'd have to go shopping for clothes. And then you'd get to watch me try on swimsuits and rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. You sound like you wouldn't mind doing that. Well, I guess, if you want me to. There's no need. We both know you'd be the school swimsuit character. Hey! Whoosh! A fist soars above my head as I instinctively crouch down. Haha, we knew 10,000 dodge points for us. Fine then, I suppose you could pull off a one piece and a sarong. But that's it. If you were in that situation, you'd keep reloading the save file until you got every image, wouldn't you? Hey, what are you trying to say there, Rin? Now that you mention it, well, too bad. Rin pouts and turns around, but I know she's smiling. So how about it? Wanna head back? Yeah, I guess we should. I had fun today. Glad to hear it. You're the best. Rin hugs me like a child hugging a teddy bear. I know she's joking, but I pat her head and play along. Don't forget your mission now. You can't back down after coming this far. I know. Say, Mark, promise me something, will you? Smirking as if she came up with the idea of a lifetime, she walks up ahead and gazes through the foggy window, expression reflected by the contrast in the light. When this is all over and exams are finished, let's go sing karaoke. Me, you, Lucas, Lillian, maybe even your friend. Maybe even Mira? Eyes closed, sing along to a Christmas love song. New Year's Eve. Let's do it. You promise? I promise. In that quiet corner of a crowded mall, next to an old discolored window, overlooking a slushy parking lot, I saw the future. What am I supposed to do? Mira. It all happened so fast. What came over me? Climbing into this window was an impulse decision to begin with, and it all snowballed from there. I kept telling myself to stop, but I couldn't. I want to see how he reacts. I want to embarrass him. I want to see if he can tell when I'm kidding and when I'm not. What's wrong with me? And everything that happened on the hill, no, I don't even want to think about it. This is wrong. It was always wrong. I just couldn't see it. This is what I get for playing with something that should never be played with. I stand up and rub my eyes. It's a cloudy day out. No doubt he's walking a lonely walk back home, thinking about that night as frantically as I am. He must be right. There's no way he didn't feel anything. I mean, oh God, I can't start thinking like this. What I've done. What? No, I gotta start. This was never supposed to be a storybook romance. And it can never be one either. Slowly, deliberately, I pull out a sheet of paper and start writing. Wait, what did you say? Closed. And by closed you mean closed. Lucas repeats the same word over and over through my phone. I guess there's not much to say other than that it was closed. The maid cafe is closed. You mean closed for today or just closed? He sounds like he's sobbing, but it's hilarious in my head. Oh, welcome home, master. I guess that's what we're picturing it. Look at Lucas, and then there's the pouty face and the smiley kawaii face. I think that M stands for Mira, and the other one is, I don't know who that is. I'm back! This is your lucky day. Tonight is our weekly Nekomimi night. I love you. And on top of that, it's also our monthly school swimsuit plus over knee socks event. The perfect 2-course meal. I guess that's how they do it back there. I love you even more. In fact, for going through all the trouble of tracking us down despite not being listed on any online map to avoid potential legal issues, we'll even offer our extra special Doki Doki Excitement Hour for your eyes only. Huh? What the hell is a Doki Doki? I'm getting an extra special Doki Doki Excitement Hour. It is the greatest day of my life! That's alright. And we even have food. Eh? Is what I like to say, but we're closed. Ah! What a letdown! All your hypes. Oh my god, he turned into ice. They gave it a cold shoulder. That smirk right there, and that despairing smile. What? Oh, don't give me that. Don't give Lucas that. After all he's been through. But we're not completely gone. You can still smell the fragrance of omelette rice dressed by a maid's loving hands. Really? Does it come with ketchup? Did you spell his name with it? If you come right after garbage day, huh? What is that supposed to mean? Oh man, Lucas. Lucas, bring your hopes up. Don't let these maids fool you like this. Ah, Lucas, you still there? I'm trying to figure out what you were snickering about a minute ago. But yes, I'm still here. Yep, that's pretty much how Mark pictures it. A letdown. You don't want to say much, but we know how it went down. I guess he noticed. Well, look on the bright side. When you get old enough, you can open up your own maid cafe and fill the city with hope. Uh-oh. Give some idea. Awkward silence. I know your words are shallow, but thank you. He took it seriously. So was that it? The store was just closed? Pretty much. The windows were boarded up, the posters gone, and there was something there. I'm sure of it. How can you be so sure? You had the address. That too, but I could smell them. You could smell them. The maids, I mean. There used to be maids in that building. I'm sure of it. Your maid senses were tingling. You think I'm exaggerating? God knows you're not. Our laughter fades away, and an awkward silence replaces it. Mark? Actually, there was another reason why I called you. What is it? It's not particularly important. Not particularly important? What does that mean? It means that, to some extent, it's important. Yet, in many ways, it's something that is, in fact, unimportant. You're just trying to piss me off. I was actually trying to distract you. We've been friends since the beginning of high school. I can tell when you're hiding something. I hesitate to play the old friend card, but now's as good time as any. In that case, would you like to hear the truth? Only if you're willing to tell me. I see. So, the cards are in my hands. He pauses for a moment, and so does the sound of his footsteps. Is this serious enough for him to stop walking? In that case, I'll explain. I reconstruct every conversation I had with Lucas over the past few days, searching for clues that I might not want to find. I can't tell you everything. I can only explain in bits and pieces, fragments for you to piece together on your own. Hopefully, by the time you finish, it won't be too late. Fair enough. He takes a deep breath. Do you remember the time in 9th grade when you and Lillian and I worked together on that science project? Yeah, it was a painful couple of months. We barely scraped up 70 at the end of it all. Yes, I suppose it was painful, but it was entirely bad, was it? And that time we went on a trip up north for geography to study the natural wonders of the countryside. You remember, right? That too. We spent most of the time filling out a question sheet, but it wasn't all bad. I think I might know where you're going with this. Do you? You also might be wrong. Regardless, to sum it up, I suppose you could say that I've been feeling reminiscent lately. My bedroom is still, but a wistful wind leaks through the closed window. I've noticed, it's an odd change for someone like you. It is, isn't it? I've been conscious of it myself. I shouldn't be feeling this way. It's not my job, not my thing. But I suppose every human, at some point, has to think about what they're searching for. Talk about melodramatic. I'm not kidding. Yeah, I know you're not. Do you remember when we first met, Mark? Let's see, it was right at the beginning of freshman year. We held a mock debate for our first English class, and lazy and unmotivated me was pitted against melodramatic and overenthusiastic you. I actually hated his guts during the debate, but things change. Funny how things happen. And you remember when we first met, Lillian? We were just talking about it, yeah. That's right, the science project. We were told to form a group of 3, and it was a few months into the year, so a lot of our classmates had already made friends. Lucas and I knew we would be working together, but the remainder of the class had settled into their own groups. All except that one quiet girl in the corner. Yep, that's it. And surely you still remember when you introduced me to Rin. I think I'd rather not remember. That wasn't an introduction. That was eavesdropping. And skipping class. Can you blame me? She seemed like she would make a good disciple. I had to find out for sure. The whole escapade basically amounted to him following her around for the first day of class and waiting to hear the right references. Anyway, it's those memories that I'm talking about. They're small, but they're precious. I don't want to lose them. Tick-tock goes the clock in my head. What makes you think you'll lose them? Just promise me. What? Promise me that we won't lose those memories. No matter what happens. No matter how cheesy this sounds. Okay. Alright. I promise. By the way, Rin gave me an idea today. You don't say. Karaoke. Like with 70s super robot intros? I don't know, just karaoke. New Year's Eve, all 4 of us, plus a special guest or 2. You in? Sounds like a plan. With that unambiguous confirmation, I bury my face in the pillow. Lying on the bed, as I gaze blankly at the invisible ceiling, I think through my conversation with Lucas and the time I spent with Rin. Something is about to happen. Something inevitable. I don't think I can avoid it. And I don't think I should avoid it. My path was set in stone the minute I let this whole adventure start. Oh, what was that? And all the while, that faded, sun-soaked reel of memories play over and over in my head. With a worn-out sigh, I turned to my side and closed my eyes. Day 6, Leap of Faith. It's morning. My alarm didn't go off. Or at least, I assume it didn't because my dream wasn't cut short. Everyone knows the type. One of those dreams that's great while it lasts and hurts the minute you wake up. It was one of those dreams. The sky was completely blue. Early autumn, the leaves turning orange, a walk home in my first year of high school. It was only the first day I met Lillian. Hey, do you like the sky? That's a strange question. I'm hardly kidding. There's no right or wrong answer. I just want to see what answer you choose. Why is that? You can tell a lot about a person by how they answer an unanswerable question. Okay, her voice is fresh in my mind. She was smart back then, even back then. Shy, but tears ahead of me. My dad wanted to be a pilot when he was younger. That's what he told me. Anyway, I see. It's for an art project. The sky, I mean. I hate painting. I'm terrible at it. The sky ought to be the easiest thing to paint, right? She stared at the clouds, puzzled. I stared at her, puzzled. You and Lucas seem nice. You're good students, right? I can research, but I don't want to do the presentation. It wasn't the clouds, really. She stared at something invisible in the distance. I'm glad you came and talked to me. Maybe we can be friends. You're pretty when you smile, I thought. You're interesting. You too. I couldn't see what she was looking at. It began and ended in her own head. That's a tough barrier for a stranger to cross. You said you're from a small family, right? Yeah. Only child, and my parents work a lot. Does it get lonely? Kinda. Do you ever invite friends over? Not really. Too busy. Besides, there's lots to do by yourself. I wanted to ask her everything, and I wanted to tell her everything. Who knows? Maybe I fell for her under the pale afternoon sky, and it wasn't until a year later that I realized it. Look, a plane! They must feel good. The people piloting that, you can go anywhere up there. No boundaries. If I could have deciphered that comment back then maybe... But no, she's always been far away, far ahead of me. Let's be friends. Sure thing. Aww. The morning passed by in a blur. It's about time to get going. Do you have any plans for the evening? It's the last day of school after all. We'll be seeing each other again in a couple of weeks. It's not really a cause to celebrate. That's a lie, of course. Either way, I might be at the arcade with Lucas, so don't expect me till late, okay? We opened the front door and walked to school for the last time before the new year. Looks like Lillian is sick again. Oh boy, can't believe it's one of those moments. Alright everyone, so we've scurried on over to day 6, and this is the last day of school. I've got a feeling it's almost done, probably done by day 7. It's been a long week of doing this. So I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to this channel. Me, Roberter. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.